We start now?
Thank
Yeah, hey, how y'all doing, everybody? It's Longevity John here from the Duncan Showroom, giving you another live performance to YouTube and to Facebook. Dr. Ted Cadillac, also known as the Reverend Dr. Ted Cadillac, since Lynn Miles ordained him. Just a little side, he does do weddings and he does do funerals, so it's a new side job for him. But he's also on lights, camera, and also doing the sound in both, not only this room, but also to what's going out to the YouTube channel. So it's quite a bit of work that he does, and we sure do appreciate him. Yeah. I was just explaining to the people backstage in the green room about how what seems to have happened over the years, it's gone from AM radio when I was a kid, sitting at the pool in Montreal in Lachine, listening to CFOX radio because Cuff Cuff didn't have all the real new hits. CFOX was bringing in more newer hits in different styles, so we listened to that. And then FM radio, I got into that for a while. And then all of a sudden FM radio went completely underground in Montreal, and that was like phenomenal. And that's how I got a lot of my musical history and learning done, was through those radio stations. And things have changed quite a bit. As much as I like our local radio station for all that it does, I've heard Aerosmith far too many times. And having lived through them and lived through them and lived through them. So the new way and the new approach is by doing this broadcasting to YouTube. These are Canadian performers that we believe you should take a chance of to find out what they're doing. And if they do come to your community and you see that name, go out, check them out, catch the live performance, because there's nothing better than being in the room and going on the musical journey that these people can take you on. So tonight it's Quote the Raven is on second, and Suzie Ungeleider is going to be on first. And there's a little bit of history here with me with Suzie, and that when she first started out in that first tape she made as Oh Susanna, I caught wind of it, and some of her first shows were here in Duncan and up in Nanaimo, and we had this little route that we did with Longevity John musical treats. So I've been able to watch her career and how it's just blossomed to where it is. She just did something recently with Jim Cuddy. They did some duets and stuff like that. So there's some great things going on. I'm really glad and fortunate that she was able to come along on this tour and grace our stage. She has been upstairs, but we were just looking at the poster that was over 10 years ago. So here she is back in Duncan. Her name is Suzie Ungeleider. Let's give her a Couch and Valley welcome for those in the audience.
I came here very early on the ferry, and I went on a hike, and I realized I'm actually going to play a gig. So I'm going to sing you guys a song about living in Vancouver in the 80s. And I was driving along to the Cowichan Valley, and I saw all these bus stops with chairs, just folding chairs, people donating chairs. Nobody's stealing. But it reminded me of thinking, when is the bus actually arriving? I spent a lot of my youth waiting for the bus. And then just saying, F it, I'm gonna walk. Could have walked from the ferry over here, maybe. Out past the steam clock, whistling through Pigeon Park. The lights on the sidewalk shine through the dark as you walked all the way home. Down at the town pump, they asked for day, so you left in a slump. You turned up your collar to keep out the cold, and you walked all the way home. Walked all the way home. And you cursed the club, and you cursed the clouds, and you cursed all of the rain. You see the beauty in being alone, so you walked all the way home. And I looked for you at the bus stop, at the cigar store, Indian tuck shop, but in your 5-bar high tops you walked all the way home. Walked all the way home. And you cursed the club, and you cursed the clouds, and you cursed all of the rain. Then you see the beauty in being alone, so you walked all the way home. Walked all the way home. Walked all the way home. Here's a song I wrote for my husband. He got jealous because I wrote too many songs about my ex-boyfriend. So I made it up to him on our 20th anniversary. I wrote this song for him about our early courtship days. He used to pick me up in a Chevy Blazer. I lived in Toronto, he lived in Kingston. And he called his big red truck Clifford. We met in the summertime, sweet, sweet juniper on my mind. You picked me up and rolled your windows down. Got a farmer tan as our arms turned brown. Got a farmer tan as we drove around. Slipped a disc into the stereo. Good morning, beautiful, quote machine low. Pretty soon you swept me off my feet. And oh, that juniper smells so sweet. Oh, that juniper smells so sweet. My heart so drunk on that sweet berry, it might explode just like a cherry bomb. Over hills and through the alleys, we rolled in our green valley until dawn. My heart so drunk on that sweet berry, it might explode just like a cherry bomb. Over hills and through the alleys, we rolled in our green valley until dawn. We met in summertime, sweet, sweet juniper on my mind. Long ago in your backseat, still that juniper driving the back roads last night under the light of the stars, past fallow fields and broken down barns. When you reached the house with no porch light, you switched off the hum of the car and sat alone in the dark. You always smiled through those baby blues. No one knew that you had from a mother who's much too loose and a father who's much too mad. Cried that night, please don't leave us alone, please don't break up our home. After the credits rolled inside your mind, you turned the key in the car and drove back home through the dark. Cried at night, please don't leave us alone, please don't break up our home. After the credits rolled inside your mind, you turned the key in the car and drove back home through the dark. Whenever I come to the island, I live in Vancouver. I lived in Toronto for a really long time. I grew up in Vancouver, and whenever I come to the island, I feel like I'm going a little bit back in time. And I feel like I should be smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee at a diner, around a plate of French fries with all my teenage friends, and under a neon sign. Because do you remember there used to be neon signs in Vancouver? It was second to Las Vegas, I think. We love to go see the movies. It's nice to see some old movie seats out there in the audience. Meet me tonight over coffee and cigarettes by the neon light of the Varsity Grill. I hope my friends don't see that I'm out with you, although I know they probably will. They all know that I am in love with you. I guess it's written on my face, and when I look into your sea green eyes, guessing you might feel the same. Meet me on Saturday down on Granville Street for a matinee at the Capitol 6. Or we could walk on over to Chinatown, or just hang out on the gallery steps. For all I know is I am in love with you, and it's written on this place. And when I look into your sea green eyes, I know now that you feel the same. You are my lucky star, just like I always say. Sneak inside these side bars and dance to Teenage Head from the back row of the ridge to the lights of the Cambly Bridge. You were there to guide me home and give me a good night kiss. Now on summer days when I'm walking home over railroad tracks just under the bridge, see the city lights shining over the ocean, and remember how we got lost in all this. You are my lucky star, just like I always say. We sneak inside these side bars, dance to Teenage Head from the back row of the ridge to the lights of the Cambly Bridge. You were there to guide me home and give me a good night kiss. You were there to guide me home and give me a good night kiss. It's a really cool bar in here. It's not even a bar, it's just a cool venue. It's like an extension of Longevity John's mind. I remember in the late 90s, I went up and saw his kind of treehouse shack thing, and it had probably all this stuff jammed into it. And a couple dogs. But God bless the people who open venues and create community. I wrote this song about a place in San Francisco where my sister used to hang out, and I used to envy her because she was in this cool city, in this cool bar, and I could not get in because I was only 17. It was called the Chatterbox. And it was kind of in that time when punk rock met grunge, met heavy metal. People had big hair and they'd play through Marshall stacks. and you'd go there and you'd find your people. And in the corner there'd be a pinball machine. And there would be a band called Kiss all over it. And you'd become the champion of that pinball machine. But alas, real estate takes over. And all the artists have to move out to Duncan. And all the venues fall by the wayside. So God bless the people who keep music alive in these venues. You walked out of your world of fiction, took the Muni to the Mission, conquistadors cruise Shotwell Street, midnight burritos and long-haired freaks. Gathered at the chatterbox where the joints are rolled and the monsters rocks. You pushed your way back through the crowd to lose these blues inside the loud. Someone's getting drunk, someone's gonna fight. Someone fall in love with you tonight. Champion of Kiss Pinball, the poet of the bathroom stall. You ordered up your dollar beer and the audience began to cheer. Brandishing a beat-up axe, she played power chords, the Marshall stacks, vibrations up and down your back against the sticky wall. Someone's getting drunk, someone's gonna fight. Will someone fall in love with you tonight? Will someone fall in love with you tonight? Papa wheelie, camel toe, no FX, and short docks grow. And all of us who came of age around that Johnny Thunder stage. Now .coms rule the Golden Gate, Whole Foods at Ashbury and Haight. And all the artists moved away, for there's gold in them, their real estate. Teenage daughter, and so there's nothing like a teenage daughter to help you feel so uncool. People like to think, oh man, you know, you play music, your daughter must think you're so cool. And I'm like, sorry, no. Yeah, exactly. Nothing as hard as parenting in this world, I think. So I wrote this song for my teenage daughter, and it's called I'm Sorry and You're Right. I wrote all these songs that were very personal. I wrote when I started, I used to write a lot of stories and that I dressed up as other people, and a lot of them involved murder and things like that. And I got beyond that murder ballad thing, but I got more and more personal as time goes on. So I wrote this new record. It's not out yet. It's coming out in June 6th, and this is on it. And it's basically one side of the record is then, and the other side is now. And I realized I didn't do this on purpose, but I realized that the record is kind of about the return. I grew up in Vancouver, left, went to Toronto, had experiences there, had a family, came back, and that, you know, the first half is kind of this feeling of like the prodigal daughter of couldn't wait to get out, left, and had experiences, came home. Now I'm the mom and I have a teenager. So it was like this kind of weird sequel to, you know, part one, part two. And so this is great. I wrote this for my kid, and at the time we fought so much, but now she gives me hugs spontaneously. She's 19, she's almost 20. So I think there's hope. You said I cornered you in the bathroom, that I should stop freaking out at you. I'm here to say I'm sorry, and you're right. It's just I don't know how to help you when it's you that is hurting you. So I get angry and we fight. I've made so many lame mistakes, I'll make a million more. But for now, I'll try to mend the wounds I've caused before. You say you can't say what you really feel. That's okay, I am always here. I'll open up my heart and I will listen. Come on, let's go out and shake these blues. There's a wide world that waits for you with open arms, and you will walk right in. Underneath the city, you were just a child upon a westbound train for home. Together we would ride. They would offer us a seat for you to sit beside me. We'd lock eyes and crack a smile for the secret that we held inside. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. You said I cornered you in the bathroom. I should stop freaking out at you. I'm here to say I'm sorry, and you're right. All right. I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm so thrilled that I get to do these gigs with this incredible duo called Quote the Raven, and today is their CD release, well, CD, maybe it's not even on a CD, I don't even know, album release day today, and they called me up and they said, do you want to do this tour? Actually, they texted me, I think, messaged me. Does anybody call each other anymore? I don't know. I have a friend who calls me and it's alarming. It's like, what? Why are you calling me? There must be an emergency. She's like, no, I just want to talk to you. All right, so I'll do a few more. It's really nice to be here in Duncan in this beautiful spring day, and thanks for coming into this dark room with us. I don't even know if you're familiar with my music at all, so I was going to say is it okay if I do a new song? Maybe you guys think every song is a new song. So every song's a new song. I'm going to do one that's not so new, but it's not so old either. It's about how in high school I really wanted to sing and I was just too chicken. But I had a boyfriend who looked like he should be a singer in a band. He had rooster hair and eyeliner, and all the dudes were like, David, you gotta be the singer in our band, man. But I knew the truth about David because I had heard him sing along to Devo, and even to Devo he couldn't sing in tune. So I did what a songwriter would do, is wait 35 years and write a song about it as revenge in our cowardly way. So this is called My Boyfriend. My boyfriend wants to sing in a band. Off and Paul, tell him, Dave, you're the man. You've got those made-to-measure skin-tight leather Mexican pants, man, they'll be eating at the palm of your hand. So we take that bus down to Hastings in Maine. He says, I'm glad Georgelle holds up in the rain. Inside the boys are wanking heavy on electric guitar they bought on layaway from Long and McQuaid. And it's 1, 2, 3, and they're ready to go. Grab that mic and strike up the pose. But when he opens his mouth, he sings so perfectly out of key. Dreams of rock and roll, but he don't have a soul like me. And I'm just a girl in the corner who knows she can't sing circles around him. But I'm just a girl in the corner, so I don't say anything to them. My boyfriend wants to sing in a band. Goff and Paul say, we're so sorry, man. You've got those lady-slaying looks, but you don't have the goods. It's such a shame you can't sing worth a damn. And it's 1, 2, 3, and they're ready to go. Grab that mic and strike up the pose. But when he opens his mouth, he sings so perfectly out of key. Yeah, dreams of rock and roll, but he don't have a soul. Dreams of rock and roll, but he don't have a soul. Dreams of rock and roll, but he don't have a soul like me. No future, no future, no future for him. All right, I'm gonna ask my friends to come up here, quote the Raven. They're gonna do a song with me. Are you guys back there? Yeah? Okay. Let's do a song together. I don't even know what time it is. Is it time? It feels like it's time. This is Jordan, Kirsten. They came from Newfoundland. They flew all the way in, boy, their arms tired. It's really
ravens,
coast.
you know?
Yeah, they're ravens. It's really wonderful to do these gigs, like I said, and I love this East meets West
Yeah.
thing going on.
Should have more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the last time I was in Newfoundland was also in the year 2000. You
Oh, wow.
probably weren't even born yet.
I was 10.
This is a song that I wrote a long time ago. It's called Tangled and Wild, and it makes me feel like it's probably one of the most kind of cross-country love songs. It was sort of the first song I wrote that was unabashedly Canadian. It doesn't really say anything about Canada in it, but I just feel like it is here. Run away with me, won't you? Run away with me, won't you? Run away with me, won't you? It don't matter where we go. Well, I have lived in this city nearly all of my life, but in my heart there's a country that is tangled and wild. And when I look in your eyes, love, I can see it there too. All that's bright and alive, love, lives deep in you. Run away with me, won't you? Run away with me, won't you? Run away with me, won't you? It don't matter where we We could live in the mountains, or we could live on the plains, or in a place far too beautiful to name. Run away with me, won't you? Run away with me, won't you? Run away with me, won't you? It don't matter where we no, it don't matter where we go. Quote the Raven. My name is Suzie Ungeleider. Thank you so much. Thanks to Ken doing the sound. And we'll take a little break, and these guys will be back. Thank you.
this smug north of Rome's latest decline. I left north of what might be wrong but alive. I left Petawawa in August '03 for Kabul with the 3rd Battalion to see anywhere other than Mimico. And I never thought I'd ever say I'd miss the gas station days in Mimico. No, I never thought I'd ever say I'd miss indifferent days in Mimico. Oh, Mimico. Patrolling the streets in this city of dust, waving at orphans, waving at us. Then back to the barracks and Juliet to dream of a smoky-voiced woman that doesn't care to be anywhere other than Mimico. And I never thought I'd ever say I'd miss the gas station days in Mimico. No, I never thought I'd ever say I'd miss indecision in Mimico. No, I never thought I'd ever say I'd miss video store days in Mimico. And I never thought I'd ever say I'd miss indifferent days in Mimico. Mimico. Thank you.
I felt the rain falling down my shoulders, and I've known the wind to give up her heart for the sun, 'cause he takes the blame when there's a little bit of God in everything. And I'd stop 100 times just to get it right, and I'll be waiting by the riverside till I forget my name. What's it for? What is it that you call me by? I caught you stealing up all my peace of mind. Why don't you give it away? Give it away, 'cause I heard there's a little bit of God in everything. Oh. And I saw them cutting down the trees on the North Shore, and I cried out, "Oh, brother, please, don't you cut your hair down no more. Come on, take a stand. There's a little bit of God in every man." Whoa, 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 lay my bare skin on the land, and I would follow it home. And I would walk 100 miles to the river's end, just to listen to what the water said. 'Cause I think she knows, yeah, she knows that there is a little bit of God, yeah, a little bit of God in my soul. Whoa, whoa, there is a little bit of God, yeah, a little bit of God in everything. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, little mockingbird sitting on a wire. You got a lot on your mind these days. Every song you sing, it's like preaching to the choir. They disregard every word you say. So go and don't you look back. Don't you know I'm gonna cut you some slack? You get $1 in the jar and tip a hat. Oh, little redbird flitting through the trees, I could swear you've been following me. I know what they say about that. Down the road, the skies are looking black. I know I got trouble up ahead. Won't you fly? Won't you come and fly for me? Won't you fly? When it's time to take away. Oh, little sparrow on the edge of your nest, you got the weight of the world on your wings. All the other birds just stop and left, and you're all alone. It's a harrowing thing just to go, not knowing how you'll do. But you were born to see this through. Up and away, Godspeed to you. Oh, little robin, you don't mind the rain. Doesn't ruffle your feathers and doesn't rattle your brain. 'Cause you know its bark is worse than its bite. Just a little bit of nose flash of light. You're gonna eat your fill tonight. Won't you fly? Won't you come and fly for me? Oh, won't you fly? When it's time to take away. J. Jones up for a fight. I could hear rockets from a mile away. Lordy, Lordy, how the feathers fly. Did he rile you up? Did he ruin your day? Don't you know life's too short for that? Every roll with the punches is a feather in your cap. Besides the song of an idle bird always falls flat. I see you raving in the hollow of a tree, hiding all the goodies that you stole from me. You know how the cliff is letting go. Don't you go believing lies and so. All you got there is a pocket full of change. Won't you fly? Won't you come and fly for me? Oh, won't you fly? When it's time to take a leave. Thank you.
How did you know that I'd be here waiting for the sun to go down, wrapped up in soul, numb and I can't find a way out. But oh, what a honey you've been. Scanning the walls for a door to break. They seem like heaven, but you never said it tastes so bittersweet. Now we're on fire, but it's the wrong kind of flame. You should say, oh, what a honey you've been. Oh, what a honey you've been. So I don't sing savagely, shake them, make them rattle their bones. 'Cause there's footprints on the preacher who claims that he's a teacher. Can teach me to tell a lie when I see you. Now do you ever feel like your great grandbaby's listening? I wonder if my own be wishing the same. You say people, did you mean the wrong kind of person? Because human don't mean human today. But oh, what a honey you've been. She say, oh, what a honey you've been. So I don't sing savagely, shake them, make them rattle their bones. 'Cause there's footprints on the preacher who claims that he's a teacher. Can teach me to tell a lie when I see. May sing savagely, shake them, make them rattle their bones.
Got a little slice of heaven in my bed tonight, and he's running ringed fingers through my hair. He wakes me up in the middle of the night.
Well, here we are getting ready for the second part of the show this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We were just at Folk Alliance International down in Montreal, for those that are tuning in. And that's a wonderful situation that takes place where there's over 3,000 performers and presenters getting together in one hotel for 5 days. And it's from 10:30 at night till 3 o'clock in the morning. It's wonderful chaos. But it's kind of neat. And we had a room there. And rather than just being a private showcase, this will be the second time that we actually broadcast from our room out onto our YouTube channel. And it was kind of neat because we had a nice backdrop in that. And we had a great selection of performers throughout the 4 days. How many was there? It was 32 performers we had? 38? 32. Yeah, and it was just incredible. It was like having a mini folk festival. And part of the way along the way, Reuben Rake have played here before, and they're on our rotation list. So when we knew they were going to be there, we obviously wanted to give them one. But they gave, through them, we got Rum Ragged. Oh, yeah. It was just like, what? What happens in Newfoundland? You know, like, does anybody actually work or what? Or do they just sit around and play music all the time? Great musicianship from there. And tonight, Quote the Raven is in fact from Newfoundland. And it's kind of neat when you hear, or when you get to know some of the people that are there. And it's such a wonderful musical community, but in an alone kind of way. Like they get together, but they also just combine themselves and do these things when they spend so much time alone in that kind of weather, I guess. And that's what it is. It's like, you might as well be in Saskatchewan. But yeah, the music that comes out of them is just honest and it's pure. And during sound check today, I was sitting outside. And Tim actually put the speaker out just for sound check. He said, "You got to listen to this." And I go, "Oh my gosh." This is beauty personified, and it's from Newfoundland. It's called Quote the Raven. Let's give them a warm Cowichan Valley welcome.
That was so sweet. Thank you. Hello, everyone. How are you? Good. My name is Kirsten. This is Jordan. And we're so happy to be back on the island. We were here, but it was quite a few years ago now.
Yeah.
We did the festival, and we had such a great time.
Oh, it was amazing. It's very beautiful. And I like to think like Newfoundland's like a miniature version of Canada. And you just take the west coast of Newfoundland and you bring it over here and you just make it 25% smaller. The trees here
We have mountains, but they're not that big.
and we have trees
We
and
do.
they're not that big.
We do have some flat, landy parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like a combination of everything in Canada, which is kind of neat. But we're really happy to be here. And thank you all for coming out. And hello to everyone online. Thank you for tuning in.
We dropped a new record today. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been making this one for a while. I guess I'll do a merch plug right away. We all love that. We both have merch. Suzie does as well, over on this table right here. So the new records are there, and you're some of the first people that could get them if you wanted. It's called Map the Dark, so we've been working on this one for a while. And we're going to start off with one of the songs from that.
5 years ago, my sister said that she was pregnant. And life changed pretty dramatically because I'm the oldest child. Made real wise career choices to become a musician. And she's kind of got her life a little bit more stable. And so she was ready to have kids. I don't think I'll ever be ready to have kids. But yeah, having a niece now who's 5 years old has kind of changed my life. And yeah, you kind of learn a love that you never really realized that you could have. And so this song is called Oh Lena, and it's for my niece Lena. Oh Lena, you magic ballerina, you're dancing like a rocky round the room. Oh Lena, you make me a believer that everything in life will come to you. When you're cold and lonely, you think that you're the only one around.
because I'm a little bit ahead of Jordan and it feels weird.
She's just saying if she's anywhere, like a restaurant or anything, she has to sit so she can see everybody, because she's afraid everybody's going to stab her in the back.
I don't trust anyone.
Yeah, that's what it is. Even me after 12.
It is a very strange thing. I remember we actually met a choir. Well, we say a small music ensemble. There were like 6 people there, so very tiny. We were the youngest ones, and I remember we'd all come in and sit, and most people would sit in a straight line, and I would be like refusing to do it unless we were in a semicircle. It's like I need to see everyone's faces. I don't trust anyone.
She's a bit of a
I'm trying to
diva.
work on it.
We're terrible with directions.
Very.
Yeah, that's really tough when you live in Canada and in Newfoundland. Newfoundland's nice because it has one Trans-Canada branch. That's it. There's lots of little branches off of it. There's probably 10,000 branches that go off the highway. But overall, you get on the highway, you don't have to get off. And then we get to Ontario, and they have different numbers for the highways. And things
There's
get a little bit
choices.
confusing.
Wild.
And then you get here, and there's different passes that you can take in the mountains to get all around. And then on the island, there's different ferries that you can take.
We discover things a lot just by accident because we get
Yeah,
lost.
Yeah.
But it's great.
I realized that
We
like
made it
if
here.
we didn't really look at how we booked that ferry, we could have really went north. Like you can go pretty north. Like
We did triple and quadruple check to make sure
yes,
that
we
getting
had
on
to
the right
ask
one.
people.
Yeah.
Just to be sure. But one of my favorite times relying on Google Maps, we were on PEI, and a friend of ours, Andrew Waite, he asked us over to the house to write a song. And we were staying at Kirsten's aunt's place in Charlottetown. Again, PEI is a small place too. You love
Isn't it
Charlottetown.
beautiful?
It's
Oh,
absolutely
it's so
beautiful.
nice.
And it's small. It's small. It's manageable. You know, like you can get around. You don't get super lost easily, except us. And so Andrew said, "Come over to the house." Gives us the address. I plug it into Google Maps. I back up out of Kirsten's aunt's driveway. I go to the end of the street, turn left, and I immediately turn left again. And we were at Andrew's house, which was in Kirsten's aunt's backyard.
No, like seriously, we could have thrown a rock.
We could have
And we
hopped
definitely should
the
have
fence.
walked, probably.
Yeah. It was the first time I had ever seen less than 1 minute on Google Maps for walking.
We were like, this has to be wrong.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But I'm so glad that we made that dangerous trek. And we ended up writing this song called Love You the Best. And I think sometimes the words I love you are often thrown out too early in a relationship. I know that I usually say it within the first 24 to 48 hours of meeting somebody. And it doesn't always work out. But yeah, I thought, you know what, it'd be cool to write a song that says I love you with just a little bit more zhuzh. And so that's where this song came from. You opened up and I was guarded. You were the spark, the light, the fire in my chest. My heart had hardened. You lifted every burden when you said, I wanna love you the best, not just better. 'Cause I think this love could stand the test of time. I wanna love you the best in changing weather. Or to forfeit all this love would be a crime. You're my light, my validation. There's an art to how we go about this life. So have no reservations, 'cause I will be the one to paint your starry nights and love you the best, not just better. 'Cause I think this love could stand the test of time. I wanna love you the best in changing weather, or to forfeit all this love would be a crime. Well, I don't claim to have a perfect reputation. I'm just asking, can we take this from the start? I understand your hesitation. Offer your fears to heal your broken heart. And love you the best, not just better. 'Cause I think this love could stand the test of time. I wanna love you the best, not just better. Or to forfeit all this love would be a crime. I wanna love you the best in changing weather. Or to forfeit all this love would be a crime. You.
Thanks. I always back up all the time. I have to move this stool. I'm gonna back into the drums soon. It's so funny. We've been doing this so long, and I still get like
Jitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
get
don't
the
know
jitters
if it's like nerves. It's like
It's exciting to be in a new place and have a bunch of strangers looking at you.
I know. I'm like, did I pick the right career? No, I'm just kidding. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good.
Not financially, that's for sure.
We've been doing okay.
Yeah, we have.
I still live with my nan, but
Yeah.
that's okay. One day.
My sister got 2 cars.
I know. Why?
I don't know.
Give us one.
Well, we got 3 Music and L awards, so that's the trade-off. She has 2 cars, and we have 3 Music and L awards that we have to split. We have to split the time between houses with them.
Yes.
She gets 3 for bed. I get 3 for bed. Yeah, it's so weird. We worked with a lot of really amazing people on this record. For you, some of these people are probably all new, but you should get acquainted with them if you don't already know some of them.
We're going to say a lot of people. If you want to write it down, feel free. Or you could buy the albums, and it's all in the credit. Yay!
Nice. Yeah.
How much are they?
Oh, no, tell us who they are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think you might know them then.
Do you know Amelia Curran? No? Okay. Yes, Amelia Curran.
Okay.
She's a Juno Award winner, actually. And Andrew Rogers is a very good friend of ours. We're going to play a song that we
are
wrote
going to play
with
a
him.
song later, yeah.
Oh,
Really?
He's the best.
He's amazing.
So
His
lovely.
band. Yeah, he is wonderful. Yeah. he
Kirsten
is.
can't hear anything.
I know, I'm a
just
little bit
so
deaf.
you know.
I'm so sorry.
Again, why
I'm
did
gonna
you
try.
choose this profession?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand. This next song is dedicated to my late grandfather. And he was the roughest, toughest person I ever met. And he taught me a lot about life. He taught me every swear word I've ever learned. But for as big and burly as he was, he would go up to his cabin every summer and plant a garden as big as this room. And in Newfoundland, unlike here, it's quite hard to grow flowers. But somehow he would plant this beautiful garden, and I remember him reading these botanical books about how to grow this strain of a different petunia so that it would actually grow in Newfoundland. And he was so dedicated to this. So much so that we actually grew a peach tree in Newfoundland.
Unheard of. If they didn't write an article about it, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, they
honestly.
did. They wrote about it in the paper. And it said, grandfather and grandson share the fruits of their labor. Which I thought was pretty lame. But I kept the clipping anyways. And so, yeah, we were looking for someone to kind of produce this song. And I work at the Long of McQuaid in St. John's. Oh, thank you. It's a great little place to work. I get to see all my musician friends at least 3 or 4 times a day. Because we all have a problem. But Amelia Curran was in one day, and I said, hey, do you want to write a song? She said, no. I said, do you want to produce a song? She said, yeah. So she ended up producing this song. It's called Borrow Time. Don't leave me lonely. Your ghost is hanging on. I see you in the walls everywhere I go.
I never thought that I'd have a life without you. Things come and go, but you'd always be around. There's only so much time in a minute. There's only so much time inside 365. So when you live your life, you better live it. We're all living on borrowed time. My favorite place, wherever I was with you. You planted garden there, you loved to watch it grow. They tore the oak trees down, they ripped the garden out. It looks so different now, now you've gone away. There's only so much time in a minute. There's only so much time inside 365. So when you live your life, you better live it. We're all living on borrowed time. There's only so much time in a minute. There's only so much time inside 365. So when you live your life, you better live it. We're all living on borrowed time. There's only so much time in a minute. There's only so much time inside 365. So when you live your life, you better live it. We're all living on. We're all living on. We're all living on borrowed time.
Thank you. That motorcycle was like perfectly timed. That was so cool.
Thank you so much. Yeah. We should have put that on the track. Motorcycle pedal. You can make one, Jordan. It'd be the next big thing.
And
We,
every song with it, though. Can you imagine how annoying it would be after 5
True.
songs?
Yeah.
I would end every song with it because it's so cool. And everybody would be like, I got to go. It only work in biker clubs, you know?
Jordan is pretty bold, which I think is good in our band sometimes. He's always willing to ask people to work with them. Because he always is like, the worst thing they can say is no. It's
Well,
okay.
The worst thing they can say is go fuck yourself.
No,
But
no. Calm down.
most times they don't, but you
No,
know,
that's
yeah,
true.
so.
Sometimes they might in their head later, but
I don't think we've ever done that. That's
No.
nice, yeah.
but Jordan, yeah, he does really well like that. I'm always like, no, they'll never say yes. Please don't ask. I'm really shy about it. But Jordan, well, we both got this really cool opportunity. We got to do be a part of a Ron Hines tribute album, which is really cool. And there was 20 artists that did one of his songs, and Alan Doyle and Corey Tepford kind of put this together, and amazing. So we were so happy to be asked. And Jordan was like, I'm going to ask him to write. I'm going to ask Alan to write. And I was like, don't do it. Please don't. And
So
he did.
I did it anyways. Yeah. I said, hey, Alan, I know this is a little bit bold, but just wondering if you'd like to write a song. And he said, yeah. I was like, oh, wow, okay.
That was easy.
And then I think the hardest part of all of it was trying to nail down a time for someone who's so busy. It was tough to nail him down for a couple hours just to do the write. And a couple of weeks before the writes, he's like, all right, where are we going to write to? At my house, right away. He's like, we'll write it at my place. And a couple days before the write, he was like, no, I'm getting worked on at the house. We're going to have to write at Alan Hocko's house. You guys know who Alan Hocko is? He's the actor from Republic of Doyle. You ever see that show? And the new like St. Pierre show that's on CBC? Yeah, so he was the actor there. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to be writing at Alan Hocko's house with Alan Doyle. This is a little bit of a Newfoundland celebrity experience that we've never had before in our lives. And the day before the write, he's like, no, Alan's busy. Other Alan's busy. And so maybe we'll call the write off. I was like, no, you can come over to my place. It's totally fine. But my cat was having some dietary issues. We had just got him. And I mean, like, he would clear the whole house. So the day of the write comes, and, like, I'm literally sweating bullets. And I pick my cat up. I'm not even joking. I pick him up, and I go, hey, buddy, Alan's coming over for a couple hours. Just hold it in. And you know what? He did. But the second he left, oh my God.
It was really bad.
Like Kirsten
I was
was
like, I
there.
gotta go.
Alan walked out the door, and Kirsten went, I'm gone too.
But it was actually really intimidating because you're thinking about that the whole time trying to write a song with Alan. It was quite the experience.
I'm glad it didn't seep its way into my nostrils and also the song. But we ended up writing this song that should be at twice the tempo, because Alan Doyle wanted it to be a lot quicker. But we slowed it down as we do most things that we do. And so this song is called Tell Me, Tell Me. And it was produced by our good friend Chris Kirby and co-written with Alan Doyle. And my cat gets a credit for not shitting that day. Tell me where you want to go and how you want to find it. I would really like to know so I can get behind it. Are you looking at the stars the way that I do? There's a story we can write. I can write it here tonight with you. Tell me what your broken heart knows. Are you looking for a bump in the road? And if you're going my way, I can be your highway home. Tell me where you wanna go. I'll tell you what I think. I think it's now or never. Oh, this could be a blink, or this could be forever. There's a secret in your heart that you're tired of hiding. So open up to me. Through your armor I can see a little light. Tell me what your broken heart knows. Are you looking for a bump in the road? And if you're going my way, I can be your highway home. Tell me where you wanna go. if you're going my way, I can be your highway home. Tell me what your broken heart knows. Are you looking for a bump in the road? And if you're going my way, I can be your highway home. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me where you wanna go.
Well, thanks. We were really lucky in Newfoundland during that big break that the world took. As I would say is probably similar here. You're a little cut off, which sort of helps when the rest of the world is shutting down. So yeah, we were lucky. Our restrictions would lift every now and again, and then everyone would party on George Street and get us shut down again. But when we did have a couple weeks, we were trying our best to be as productive as possible. And our friend Mallory Johnson, who's a really fantastic kind of pop country singer from home, she invited us to Codroy Valley, which is a beautiful little spot. Has anyone been to Newfoundland, by the way? Yeah? Oh, amazing. Was it more St. John's area or all over? All over. Amazing. Did you see Codroy by any chance? It's a small one, so it's easy to pass.
No, it's more closer to the west coast.
It's very far west coast of Newfoundland. But it's a gorgeous little spot. And she invited us there just to write songs for the weekend. And Andrew Rogers came with us, who's fantastic. And also the late, great Chris Ryan. He was there as well. And we wrote mostly Christmas songs. We won't play those for you right now. It's not really the time. But this song was one that we all wrote, and we are so happy that they agreed to let us record it. I think it's my favorite one off the album, and it's called Already Gone. Where are you going this late at night? Your footsteps are heavy. Should I leave on a light? I've got no way of knowing if you're coming home. Should I wait up all night or get used to sleeping alone? When you say you love me, something sounds wrong. Are you holding out or holding on? You say you're leaving, you're already gone. Am I wasting my days setting tables for two? Am I wasting my nights? Oh, waiting on you. 'Cause this house feels as empty as it did yesterday. Did all of our memories get caught in the way? When you say you love me, something sounds wrong. Are you holding out, holding on? You say you're leaving, you're already gone. You say you love me, I say you're wrong. Are you holding out, holding on? when you get where you're going, but you can't move on. Don't turn back around. I am already gone. Thanks. Thank you so much. We have a couple more for you.
You guys having a good night?
Are you having a good night? Good. Good to hear. We
Give it up again for Suzie.
yes. we might invite her back in a little minute to sing another song with us, because that was really fun to sing on hers, and we love that part of collaborating on shows, is that you get to play each other's music and
Feel the immense nervousness of doing something for the first time.
that too.
That's the best part of being a musician. Yeah. And a lot of the things that we do are the first. This is our first time playing in Duncan. So
Yes. Very
yeah,
true.
it's
Yeah.
pretty. Well,
I
thank
hope
you.
not,
Thank you.
especially here. This is such a cool room for anyone at home who has never been here. If you're watching online and you ever get to come, you have to see this place. It's very cool. There's everything you could possibly think of, but in a good way. Like, it looks just so nice.
It looks
I
like
love
those
it.
I Spy books. You ever see
Yeah,
those
we
on
were
your
playing that
phone?
back
Yeah.
there, me and Jordan, for a minute. We used to kind of not like the genre question, you know, like what genre are you? Because we're not exactly sure. We kind of say North Americana now, because it seems like the place where misfit toys go when they don't really know what they are, which is great. Yeah, right. We fit right in here as well for that reason, as people in this room. Yes. But yeah, I guess it's sort of a mixture of everything. And I know for a while we were, and I think we still do, sort of fight against Newfoundland traditional music, because it's always what you're expected to play. And so, as you can probably tell, if you were hoping that we were going to play that, we are very different from that.
Yeah.
We're sorry. But this song, although it's not at all traditional, it is about Newfoundland. And so I think we're slowly working our way into appreciating it even more than we already do, because of course we love that kind of music.
Yeah, of course we love where we're from. It's just sometimes the music is, you don't want to conform to what seems to be the normal thing, and we've always been kind of rebellious against that.
Just sing what we want.
Yeah,
which is great.
exactly.
Yeah.
We do our own thing, and which is cool. And I think we've kind of found a spot doing that. And we tasked ourselves with writing and recording a record in 2 weeks back in 2018. Which is really dumb. I'm just going to be upfront about that. Most artists take, I don't know, lifetimes in order to make music. And we were like, nah, they're chumps. We can do it 2 weeks. We traveled to East Lawrencetown, Nova Scotia, and we found out very early on in the recording process that you actually can't make a record if there's no power. Yeah.
We traveled in January, so we probably didn't pick the right month for the East Coast.
No,
you
we
know.
didn't. But during the writing camp, we ended up meeting a bunch of amazing musicians from the East Coast, and one of those people who braved the storm and wrote with us was Keith Mullins from Cape Breton, and a fantastic musician, multi-instrumentalist, and just amazing songwriter, and just a lovely human being. Until he asked me the question, give me a topic from Newfoundland that hasn't had a song written about it. And I was like, dude, there's thousands of years of history coming from Ireland and from, indigenous cultures and all this stuff. We've written about everything. And you're tasking me with coming up with something new. But my grandmother, she grew up in the Battery in St. John's. And if you've ever been, it's where they build these beautiful houses along the cliffside so fishermen could get quick access to their boats. And my great-grandfather was a fisherman, and that's what he did. He'd go out fishing in the mornings and pull his boat right up in front of the house, and they had a general store there and everything. And growing up, she used to warn me to never go swimming or skating on Dead Man's Pond. And so Dead Man's Pond, if you think about these houses on the cliffside, up the hill behind them is a pond called Dead Man's Pond. And when she warned me to never go swimming or skating on it, luckily for her, I never ever did go swimming or skating ever. And so I think she was warning me, it was the old wives' tale of, don't die on it. But I was just watching Power Rangers, so I forgot about it until Keith asked me that question. And I blurted out, Dead Man's Pond. He said, "What is that all about?" And I was like, "I don't know." But we did a quick little Google search, and we found out that if you were a criminal back in the day in St. John's, they would put you in a barrel filled with rocks. They would roll you down Signal Hill in the dead man's pond, quickening your descent into hell.
Allegedly. That can't be true. We're so nice over there. Please come visit. Don't commit crime, but we won't do that. We promise.
Yeah, there's a good chance that's bullshit, but
Yeah.
it makes for a pretty cool song. We've been Quote the Raven, and this is Dead Man's Pond. Where I'm from, we don't like to talk about what lies in the depths below. What they do to murderers and thieves, gone without a trace, only few men know. No matter how low you go, you can never reach the bottom of a dead man's pond. They put you in a barrel, roll you down the signal into dead man's pond.
To the walls, if you sneak a little whiskey now, you're flirting without no life. They will come, pull you from your slumber, hang you in the nails in the middle of the night. No matter how low you go, you can never reach the bottom of a dead man's pond. They put you in a barrel, roll you down the signal into dead man's pond. Cold black night, you better step out and be careful with yourself, 'cause you might slip in where the dark begins. Then you're on a path to the gate. No matter how low you go, you can never reach the bottom of a dead man's pond. They put you in a barrel, roll you down the signal into dead man's pond. No matter how low you go, you can never reach the bottom of a dead man's pond. They put you in a barrel, roll you down the signal into dead man's pond. No matter how low you go, you can never reach the bottom of a dead man's pond. They put you in a barrel, roll you down the signal into dead man's pond. Dead man's pond. Dead man's pond. Where I'm from, we don't like to talk about what lies in the depths below.
Well, thanks. Thank you guys so much. We're going to invite Suzie up for one last song. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Thank you for having us here at the Duncan Showroom. It's really been a wonderful experience, and we hope to be back. Hi, Suzie. Hi. So this song is sort of a sing-along. We hope that you'll sing as loudly as you can.
No, don't even give him an out.
You have to. You must, or the show will never end.
You have to help me because I have to sing this part that's really low for me. So I'm like,
That's true. You
Yeah,
did
you gotta help
wonderfully,
me.
though. I think it's going to sound really great. So if you don't sing well, sing louder. It's more fun for everyone. Okay? That's true. This song is called Golden Hour. And you'll at any point, if you understand or you know the lyrics, please sing along. But we will teach it to you right before. But yeah, this is Golden Hour.
This was the first song that we wrote during that big storm. The wind and rain was so bad that it actually knocked the roof off of our producer's house while we were recording. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, a few people made the trek, and we gathered around candlelight, and we started this session. And we actually wrote 14 songs in 4 days. And we recorded over the next 10, and we made a record, Golden Hour. We did it. We did it in 2 weeks. We're not chumps. We did it. But it was like catching lightning in a bottle. And we met so many amazing friends, and they're lifelong friends. And that's the beautiful beautiful thing that kind of resulted from that, despite the shitty weather. But this is golden hour.
Every street light captures your good side. We're chasing the sunrise to the golden hour, counting road signs, guided by yellow lines, and we're making good time, and the world is ours. The world is ours. I wanna hold you now in the golden hour, and every day's a minute, and every way we're in it. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. We're feeling the wheels turn. We're singing a free bird. And some people never learn about this golden hour. Take a picture, 'cause life is a quick burn, and everything's clearer than ever before. I wanna hold you now in the golden hour, and every day's a minute, and every way we're in it. Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
This is where we'd like you guys to sing along.
It's super easy. Ready? I believe in you. Let me hold you now.
In the golden hour. That's it.
Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
It's kind of pitiful. I needed to be louder.
Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
Audience check.
Let me.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Keep it up now forever.
Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
Even if it gets weird.
Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
I'm gonna change. You guys keep going.
Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
Yeah.
Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you down in the golden every way we're in it. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
One more time, everybody.
Really loud.
Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Suzie.
Give it up again for Suzie.
Quote
you
the
so
Raven,
much.
everyone.
Please stick around, chat with us. We love to talk, as you can probably already tell.
All right, do you guys want to hear? We're not going to make you clap forever, but we do have a little fun encore if you guys want to. Let's just kibosh the going back.
It's always so awkward, isn't it? And then you have a song you really want to play, but how if they don't ask for it? You know, so sad. Will I remember the lyrics, though? This is the question.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have, everybody's gonna
hope
help because
so.
you guys know the lyrics to this.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I barely know our own song, so my memory is really, really bad. I love how I'm telling you how professional I am before we start. This is great. Okay.
Yeah, she's kind of useless, isn't she?
We're just so bad.
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
A little self-deprecating over here.
I think you guys might know this song. If you guys want to sing it, you can. Did I see you down in a young girl's town, with your mother in so much pain? I was almost there at the top of the stairs, with her screaming in the rain. Did she wake you up to tell you there's only a change of plans? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man.
Did I see you walking with those boys? Though was not hand in hand. In a long black face, in a lonely place that you could understand.
She wake you up to tell you that there's only a change of plans. Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man.
Will you give me more than I can take? Will I only harvest some? As the days fly past, will we lose our grasp or fuse it in the sun?
Did she wake you up to tell you that there's only a change of plans? Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man. Dream up, let me fill your cup with the promise of a man.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Quote the Raven, everyone.
Suzie Ungeleider, everyone. Thank you so much.
We have stuff for sale, but also some free things and mailing lists. If you guys want to join, that would be lovely. Also, it's always gratifying to be able to chat with people and try out the electric chair back there.
Bye-bye.
River, am I the only one to haunt you? And if I ask, would you swallow me? You know, I ain't kidding. Please, swallow me. Well, the vampire
phone broke down about an hour ago. I thought I'd call her up, thought I'd let her know that tonight I'll be sleeping in the streets. I've got so many goddamn places to be. I thought I'd take the train, but you blocked the way. Anytime I admit defeat. Anytime I admit defeat. Don't worry, I seem to find my way out in Cash Creek. Met some strangers at this filling station. And Danny, oh, is it Stanley? You're so weird, I would like to forget. And when you picked me up, you said you knew us both, but that just don't make sense. I'm here on my own, and now you're off talking exponential growth. And like a crazy man, gave me a key to the world, and it uncorked my wine and it cracked my beer. Are you saying I admit defeat? Defeat. Anytime I admit defeat. Ocean, I ain't the only one that you've been courting. Watch that tide come creep on me. You know, I ain't jealous. You're only playing the hand that you see. And I saw the beacon, it was crystal clear, but then that fog rolled in. I misplaced my dear, and if I'm lost, ain't I done so purposely? And I tried to tie her up and make her go, but like that older lover, they just cut my ropes. Anytime I admit defeat. Anytime I admit defeat.